Hi everyone. This is another Lyme update. See how I got these two pillows. Got two pillows against the wall here. For the people who have seen my other videos, I've done a lot of them from this same spot here, and there used to be a double-decker shelf thing. Well, that was part of my old train layout that was in my bedroom here. My bedroom used to be basically a train layout with a spot for a bed that I'm sitting on right now. And in the last few weeks, I actually started taking apart. I grabbed storage totes and sorted things off of the train layout, and I took it apart in its sections. Well, it's screwed together with wood screws, and I got it done. I got some storage totes over to my left, back in the corner, and it's gone. The main section of the old train layout is behind the camera, and there's a table. It's a big, it's like a 4.5 by 11 table, and it's just piled with stuff on it. It's disorganized. My room's a mess. Nobody's perfect, but I should insert my disclaimer in the video. Oh, I didn't. I've been talking 2 minutes already. I should start my timer on my watch to see how long I'm yakking away. My disclaimer for this video: I'm going to talk about some health stuff, and I am not a doctor. I am not trained in natural medicine. I don't have any degrees of any sort. I do have Lyme disease. I was diagnosed summer of 2013. It is February of the year 2020. And nothing I say in this video about health, diet, medicine, or treating it should be considered health advice. So please seek a doctor or someone trained in medicine before acting on anything I talk about in this video about health, medicines, diet, or anything related to health. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice to anybody. It is wee hours of the morning, February 9th, 2020. And it's another night I've stayed up late, too late. It's been my terrible habit for years, staying up way too late. Well, I get done with work, between 11:30, 12. Some nights 12:30. I'm working till 12:30. And it's a restaurant and bar, and I often hang out in the bar until it closes and leave with the bartender, but not always. But I just don't like going to bed and then, I'm on my cell phone too much. Looking at the screen makes it hard for me to get tired and fall asleep, and that's my fault. I've actually had nights where I'm getting tired at 10 o'clock. I'll finish my closing duties, get done at 11:30, and I'm feeling like I could go to sleep, and then I look at my phone and I check Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and my emails and text messages, and 10-20 minutes I'm wide awake. I'm not tired anymore. And I wish there's something they could do with the technology of cell phones in which the screen is not stimulating to the brain and messing with your ability to fall asleep. But I don't know, they might do that someday. So with the Lyme disease, I've been on. Another thing also, I do not say who my doctor is. I don't give out his website, any of that. I have Lyme disease. I don't remember what other co-infections I have. I have pandas. I've had brain fog from pandas. And the pharmaceutical drug Azithromycin helps me. But you can't be on Azithromycin continuously for all year round, from 1 year to the next to the next to the next. And I did get a prescription for Azithromycin in August, and I think I don't know if I'm going to run out in August of 2019. I think I started taking them about the middle of August, and I get one more refill. I think that'll take me in probably into April. I don't know. But I was doing pretty good through the fall. I was getting some extra work done at my storage. I have my two extra vehicles, a trailer, wheels and tires for my 3 Ford Ranger trucks, some of my mom's stuff, lawn equipment, and lawnmower parts stored in some pole barns on an old farm owned by a retired lady. But I got some work done there. But back to late December 2019, I started not feeling as good. And but I can't remember, 10 or 14 days ago, I started getting my legs started feeling tired. I had a flare-up. I had a really strong flare-up of the Lyme April, May, June into July of 2019. And a lot of those 3+ months, my legs, 24 hours a day, felt like I had ran 25 miles the day before. Just absolutely worn. And I kept wondering, okay, tough this out. I thought I had some kind of bug, and finally figured out it's just, Lyme having a flare-up in which there's just more Lyme organisms in my body wreaking havoc. Yeah, and I started to notice my legs would get better after eating some meat protein. My legs and my arms would feel better. I'd improved brain function. And so this time around, I'm going to try and have meat protein every day. Another thing, the sweetener Stevia. My doctor suggests whole leaf stevia. And stevia, it's a plant. I don't know much about the plant, but it actually contains a natural antibiotic in it. And there are Lyme forums on Facebook. There's a whole bunch of them, and some people I've seen have posted that they use stevia as part of their treatment plan for Lyme disease. So I take a pure paleo protein powder made by a company, Designs for Health, that helps with brain function. You can Google that and find the product, look it up, read about it. But I've been mixing 4 little individual packets of Stevia with this pure paleo protein powder, and hoping that that can help kill off some of the, more of the Lyme bacteria that's in my body. There's a gap between the edge of the bed and the wall that's behind me. So I got 2 pillows between my back and the wall. Otherwise I go, slumping. I'd be kind of going off the bed here. But I haven't felt that really. Yesterday, I think it was 2 days ago, I woke up and my legs just felt tired. But I've been trying to mix like a really lean ground beef and then salmon. The next day, there's, in a given week, I'll have meat protein at least 3 days a week, if not 4. I really should have it 7 days a week. Trying to crossing out things I've talked about already. Legs are tired. I know there are regular watchers of my videos out there, other people with Lyme, and I know some of them are religious, and I'm just asking for prayers. I just have really bad burnout. I just burn out from health problems, life problems, stressors, debts, so many things I need to do, and then just many things. And one of my problems I have is I'm indecisive. Just can't make up my mind. I hem and haw, and if you spend enough time being indecisive, you end up accomplishing nothing. But indecisive, burnout. I did get help about 2.5 weeks ago. I have a new coworker at my job. He's been working there, I don't know, about 3-4 months. Nice guy. He helped me work in my storage, one section of one building in my storage. We worked about 2.5 hours moving stuff so I can pull one of my trucks inside and start working on it. I own 3 Ford Rangers, a 2004, a 2009, and my 2011, which will be paid off. The last payment would be about, I think, July of 2021 if I don't pay it off before then. But my 2009 was rear-ended spring of 2018. I took a little bit smaller check and kept the truck. The frame isn't bent, but it was hit in the back, and I can put a different box on it. And it doesn't need a huge amount of work, but pickup box, rear bumper, replace the radiator. I have the radiator. I need to replace the front bumper cover. Plastic cover got busted up when I got pulled out of the ditch. I got a wild hair on February 1st, 2018, and I tried to drive through a snowbank, and I got stuck, and the property owner's son came along in his Dodge pickup and pulled me out, and part of the front plastic bumper cover got busted up by the rope, so I need to replace that. And then there's a heater flap that's broken in it, and then what else? I gotta take it. Yeah, my brother and I replaced the rear axle in it, and it's got a 410 ratio axle, and it had a 373 ratio, and I have to bring it to a shop to get the speedometer recalculated. But so the plan is to do all those fixes on it and sell it, and I would be paying off my newest Ford Ranger out there, and then I would start paying down my credit cards. And I think once I can start paying down my credit cards, it's easier. Anyone who's followed Dave Ramsey, he's on the radio. He has a satellite radio show. He's on. There's a Facebook page. There's a YouTube channel, and I'd love to call him up and do the debt-free scream, but my goal is pay off debts. I have something else I need to take care of. It's rather significant related to money after I pay off my debts. I'm not going to share that with everybody. But it's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big stressor I need to deal with. And then get my own apartment. Get my own apartment where I can be myself and just be myself, live the way I want to live, and not be interrupted. Boy, I'm going through things pretty fast, I'm pretty good at stretching out a subject. I could go on and on forever. But, darn. It's pretty easy for me to be talking for 30, 35, 40 minutes, and I've been talking for about 17 minutes now. If you've seen my earlier videos, my gray cat, I have a video of her from December 30th. She had hyperthyroidism, and I waited too long to get her to the vet and get medicines prescribed, and she went downhill really fast. In the last 2 days I had her, it was too late to give her medicine, and she had to be put to sleep on January 9th, 2020. And it's strange. It's strange coming home with her gone. It is so quiet. She was a vocal cat. She followed me everywhere. She was annoying, and she'd walk in front of me slow to slow me down. And I miss all of that. Even the annoying things, I miss that. I had her, I got her, I think it was March or April of 2010. And had her until early January of 2020. I had her almost 10 years, and I was very, very, what's the word? I'm losing some words from my vocabulary. Maybe that's just normal for getting older. I was very attached to that cat. She was very, very special to me. And I should have gotten her to the vet the summer of 2019, because she started losing weight, I think about a year ago. And but last summer I was trying to save up money to pay my bills while I was gone 2 weeks on a trip to Australia to visit with my dad, but money is so tight that I haven't been able to save that much money ahead to take the trip, and the trip's just been canceled. It's not going to happen. And then plus with my food intolerances and the medicines I have to take, and I made this big list of things I'd have to do to get ready to take the trip, and I just started getting stressed out about it. But the primary reason I'm not taking the trip is I don't have the money. I can't come back from a 2-week trip to Australia and, well, miss a truck payment, miss an insurance payment, miss credit card payments, and have zero money. I can't do that. That would stress the hell out of me. And I'm, I get stressed out pretty easy. Yeah, I think I actually asked God in a prayer several weeks ago to give me the desire to tackle this room, tackle my disorganized room. I bought a bunch of you can go to Walmart and get, they sell like 10 packs of little storage totes. They're about this long, about that wide, and about that tall. 10 packs. They're really economical, these 10 packs. But I bought 2 of those 10 packs and then went to Menards and got 2 other storage totes that seal, that are bigger. And then last week I bought a bunch of cardboard boxes at Walmart. They're a lot cheaper than plastic storage totes. And I'm going to use those to clear off the stuff at the train, on my big train table that my phone is sitting on. Just box stuff up, take the train table apart, and then start kind of disorganizing or organizing stuff that's under the train table. And then I think I have another video. I got these shelves. I used like 1x4 boards, and you can't see it. It's behind the phone there. I built these shelves that I have. I have probably, I don't know, 80 or 100 Lyme and other brand train cars displayed. I built those. This time of year, 2017. My mom really pushed me hard to build them because I was really depressed. January, February 2017, that was just after the gal from Montana had cut off her friendship with me. A gal I had hoped to marry her. I really, really, really love her. But she found another guy to be in a relationship with and waited 4, 5, 6 months to tell me about it. Well, she probably wanted to wait until it was, she decided he was the guy she was going to pursue a relationship with instead of me. But anyway, I could go on and on that. But 21, 23, close to 24 minutes. Well, here, I'm going to pick up the phone and show you the train cars up there and then end the video. The room is very messy. It is very messy. I'll warn you that much. Then after that, I'm going to go to bed. It's supposed to snow today. Oh, by the way, you can get one of these headphones from Walmart. In the computer section, has a microphone in it, except you have to, if you're going to use extension cords, you got to get the cords that have the 4, on the male end, you got to get the one that has the 4 sections, a TRRS. Extension cord, you probably have to go through eBay to find these. Anyway, okay, here we go. Yep, the train table is a mess. Pick up the phone. Let's see this. Okay, yep, there, right there. That's my door. I added those shelves last. I got Ertl tractors. There's the top of the messy train table. And then there's the display. Yeah, I got trains on display on 3 walls. So, okay. So I got the phone facing the direction that the screen is. So I got it reverse screen. So, but the train table is a mess. But that's what I built. Early 2017. It was something I needed to do. Really needed to do to get my mind off of the gal in Montana dumping me and abruptly ending our friendship. Anyway, well, if you stuck with me this long, I thank you for your time. I'll see you later. Bye.